the National Football League.
Welcome back to Cleveland, folks. This is going to be a good one. Great weather for this game. 44 degrees, rain in the forecast all day long. Lions won the toss, elected to defer. The Browns will receive the football. Baker Mayfield, he's had all sorts of injuries. We talked to him on Friday, though. He's been battling through them. He's got great treatment, and he's ready to play football. Aldrick Rojas will send it away for Detroit. D'Ernest Johnson is the deep man for the Browns. Lions tying the Steelers 16-16 last week. Browns lost to the Patriots 45-7 in Foxborough. And here we go. This one into the end zone for a touchback, and that will bring on Baker Mayfield. But first, let's go downstairs to the third member of our team on the sideline, Megan O'Leary.
Well, thank you so much, Gus. Once the Detroit Lions offensive unit take the field, Tim Boyle will be stepping into that QB1 role for the first time ever in his NFL career, taking over the reins for the injured Jared Goff. I actually spoke with Tim during the pregame warmup, and the energy was palpable from him. He told me that he is more than ready to lead this team to a W. As for these less than ideal conditions, he said, I'm from Connecticut. I'm used to it. Guys, we'll see if that holds true.
Very good point. He is from the Northeast. First down and 10 of the 25.
Expect a run.
Play
action.
No, they give it to Chubb.
There you go.
And Baker Mayfield is the starting quarterback. He's been banged up. Shoulders, knees, heel. What do you expect from him today, LeVar?
I expect them to protect him, cover him up, as you just saw right there. It looked like a play action, but they ran the ball. So expect them to try to keep them off balance so they keep them off of Baker.
Baker Mayfield, 11 of 21, 73 yards, a touchdown, and a pick, sacked twice last week against the Pats. Second down and 11. Chubb, the single setback. 180! And here's Chubb with running room. Nick Chubb.
There it is.
Keep going. And Chubb picks up 14 yards. Let's take a look at this offensive lineup for Cleveland. What do you see, LeVar?
Well, I see a strong offensive line led by Joe Bitonio, excuse me. They'll do a lot up front early on.
And the backs and receivers. No Donovan Peoples-Jones. He's out with a groin injury. So Landry, the big target. Empty backfield for Baker Mayfield. First down and 10. Nick Chubb remains in the game at running back. Mayfield to throw it over the middle, and it's caught. Jarvis Landry, and he'll get to midfield, gains 13 yards. Let's take a look at this Detroit Lions defense. They need to step up this week.
They do need to step up. They're going to have to play against that run very well. Right there, that zone, they're sitting in the soft zone. They're going to have to check the center of the field, Gus.
Brockers, McNeil, Williams.
Yeah, they're going to have to hold up front against this running attack.
Anzalone is one of their leaders at linebacker. Jacobs, Oruwariye are their corners. First down and 10 at the 49. Empty backfield for Baker Mayfield. Opening series for Cleveland. Here's Mayfield to throw it underneath again, and he's got his tight end, Austin Hooper.
You see a man coverage right there. They spread them out, empty set. They're forcing matchup situations with the Detroit defense. Anzalone, he's going to have to make that play. Maybe get the ball out next time. Not bad, but he's going to have to get it out, Gus.
Gain of 7, second down and 3. They're high on their tight ends in Cleveland.
Yes, they are. Well, and they should be. They can run great routes, and they're hard to guard with a corner, one-on-one, and tight ends because of their athleticism.
After crew discussion, the previous pass was incomplete. B will return to the 49-yard line.
Kevin Stefanski, 39 years old in his second year as the Cleveland head coach. And a replay. Yeah, he did not control that.
I stand corrected. Give Anzalone a lot of credit. He's in a man coverage. We just talked about how the matchup with the tight ends is going to be a challenge. Anzalone gets his hand in there and keeps him from making the catch.
So Alex Anzalone, 5th year out of Florida. Clay Martin, your referee today. 2nd down and 10. Opening series for the Browns. They started at their own 25-yard line. Nick Chubb in the backfield. Chubb. And he'll try to cut it back. Picks up a couple on the play. Baker Mayfield has been beaten and bruised all season. Torn labrum, a fractured humerus bone, injuries to both knees, a heel injury as well. Yet the toughest nails quarterback has only missed 1 game. That's got to say a lot to his team, the men that follow him on this field.
Yeah, it certainly does, Gus. And listen, he's got a lot going on. He's been meeting with his therapist specialist 3 times a week to try to get himself healthy. So expect him to get through this game.
Dearness Johnson in the game now on 3rd and 8. Mayfield wants to use his legs. Mayfield scrambling, throws on the run, and just chucks it out of bounds. And that will bring up 4th down and 8. Well played by this Detroit Lions team.
This is the money down. Listen, both sides have talked about 3rd downs and how important it is to win that 3rd down. Give credit to the Detroit defense, Aaron Glenn-led defense, for being able to get off the field and get the ball to their offense.
Jamie Gillen will punt it away. He stands at his own 40-yard line for Cleveland. Khalif Raymond, very dangerous 5th-year player who's bounced around the NFL out of Holy Cross. Really doing a nice job with Detroit this year. He's inside the 10. End over end kick. Raymond comes up to field it and has it at the 19. 11:55 to play in the 1st half. Here comes Timmy Boyle. Just scan the QR code now and enter Fox Super 6's NFL Sunday Challenge for your free chance at $100,000. It's free to play. Just download the app. So the Detroit Lions take over for the first time, 1st and 10 at their own 19. Tim Boyle, 4th-year player out of Eastern Kentucky, spent some time with the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, a mentor, gets his first opportunity at 27 years old. Play action, rolls out, dumps it down, has his man on the move, and it's a 1st down. T.J. Hawkinson, one of the great young tight ends in the NFL. And tell me about Tim Boyle.
Well, I'll tell you what, not very much experience here. You mentioned being in Green Bay, but he is an overachiever, does understand the game, comfortable enough with the coaching staff, with the players of Detroit to be able to be inserted into this opportunity with Goff being out.
Lions say they won't be handicapped if Boyle has to go, said OC Anthony Lynn. He's a pretty sharp kid. He can handle the whole playbook. We have full confidence he'll get the job done. And a flag.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
All right, let's quickly take a look at the Lions offense. They love their offensive line. Sewell, the right tackle, along with Taylor Decker. They are impressed by the way these 2 tackles play. Backs and receivers. How about DeAndre Swift? 33 carries, 130 yards last week against the Steelers. They'll get a steady diet of him, and they want to get Amon-Ra St. Brown into the game more. The talented young receiver out of USC. 1st down and 5 for Detroit at the 36. And they'll give it. Williams. Jamal Williams running straight. in his 5th year out of BYU, and he'll gain 3 yards. Defensively for the Browns, Myles Garrett may be one of the best, if not the best in the game.
Well, he's got to be the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year this season. And I'll tell you what, he said it best. We got to be relentless. We got to get after the ball, and we got to get off the field on 3rd down.
13 sacks this season for Myles Garrett, who turns 26 next month. 2nd and 2 at the 39. And they'll hand it to Williams. And Williams picks up the 1st down. When we talked yesterday, LeVar, the one thing that you told me was this is going to be a physical running football game, old school.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, you got inclement weather, and you got to take a look at how they match up front. The Cleveland Browns offensive line is going to want to impose themselves just like this Detroit offensive line. Whoever shows to be more physical will give themselves the best opportunity to take control of this game.
1st down for Detroit, opening series at the 42. And they'll hand it to Williams again, and he is ambushed. Malik McDowell. All right, let's go to Carissa Thompson for a game break.
Thank you so much, Gus. Washington, Carolina, Cam Newton making his first home start in over 2 years. Doing it with fashion. Finds DJ Moore for this 10-yard score. Panthers up 7-0. Gus?
All right, Carissa, thank you very much. Cam Newton back with his old team. He knows the playbook, and they needed him. 2nd down and 10 at the 42. McDowell, 58 for Cleveland, played at Michigan State. Boyle to throw, sideline, nice throw, on incomplete. That one in the hands of Josh Reynolds, but it was knocked out of his hands by Denzel Ward.
Yeah, what you see right here is a loose zone coverage. Denzel Ward is able to make a very nice quick break onto the ball, knock the ball out. Your receiver has got to make that play.
Greedy Williams, correction, not Denzel Ward making that play.
Yep.
3rd down and 10 at the 42. Here's Tim Boyle. Delayed handoff. Swift looking for daylight, and he will get nothing. Anthony Walker wrapped him up, brings him down. No gain on the play, and the Lions will have to punt.
Listen, this defensive front has to do what they're doing right there on 3rd downs. Be sure tacklers handle those 3rd downs the way they just did, and they should be okay. Getting up to the ball quickly.
Jack Fox comes in to punt. Felton back deep. Inside his own 15 and wrapped up quickly. Great special teams play by the Detroit Lions. Bobby Price with the tackle. 2 of the great.
Today's game is sponsored by Coors Light, made to chill.
All right, let's take a look at the Browns season in review. Cleveland has lost 4 of the last 6 games, allowing 35-plus points in 3 losses. Baker Mayfield back on the field, 1st down and 10 at the 13. Bryant in motion. Mayfield on the play action fake, looks long, and intercepted by the Lions. Oruwariye picks it off, and there is a flag down. And that would be the 6th interception of the season for Baker Mayfield.
After the interception and during the return, illegal block in the back, Detroit number 25. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down, Detroit.
That's Will Harris, but the interception stands.
Yeah, max protection here, Gus. Cleveland has exactly what they want. They run off the safety. They create that inside space. It's just an errant throw by Baker Mayfield. What a great play by that cornerback by Mr. Amani. Oruwariye. He's from Penn State. Here's another look at it. I'll tell you what. He played it, well, as nicely as he could.
And the Lions forcing turnovers. A turnover early. They'll take it. They have the ball at midfield. First and 10. At the 50 for Detroit. And over the middle. Ball caught. Looks like Hawkinson trying to fight for some extra yards. No, they say it's, yes, T.J. Hawkinson, and he'll gain 9.
That's the second time they've gone to Hawkinson. They're going in that under range. Not deep, not mid. They're going under. Play actions a second time. That is a nice way of getting Boyle some rhythm going into this game.
Dan Campbell, first year at Detroit. 45 years old. You played against him when he was on the Giants and you were on the Redskins.
Yeah, I certainly did. We had some wars in those days as well.
Second down and short. Lions need a yard. Inside handoff, and it's Kabinda. Jason Kabinda all the way down to the Cleveland 20. Big gain of 20 yards. John Johnson tackles him.
Yeah, what you see right here is the offensive line is able to double team that 3 technique and obliterate them. And then Jason Kabinda gets down in there from another angle. Look at that. They open it up. Great blocking by the receivers getting in there. I tell you what, them Penn State boys are making plays. That's 2 Penn Staters making 2 big plays for the Detroit Lions.
No doubt about it. One of the great Penn State players of all time sitting next to me. First down and 10 at the 21. And a quick strike near side. Ball caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nice run after the catch. And there is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense. Number 8. 10-yard penalty at the previous spot. Replay. First down.
And that's Josh Reynolds, who's bounced around the league with the Titans and with the Los Angeles Rams. Played with Jared Goff with the Rams. Picked up in his 5th year out of Texas A&M. That makes it first down and 20 at the 31. Lions this season, LeVar, have had problems in the red zone. Scoring touchdowns.
And they've also had problems with unforced errors. That right there is unnecessary. You had great yards after the catch, and now it comes back. You go from having a nice red zone situation to first and long.
From the 31, remember, Tim Boyle starting today for Jared Goff. Delayed handoff. Swift tries to get outside, turns a corner, and goes out of bounds around the 20-yard line.
It's a nice looking run there, Gus. I'll tell you what, DeAndre Swift is everything you want in the back. He's quick, he's got nice vision. Right there, he saw the opening to the outside. He took it, no hesitation. I always tell guys, you want to have success running the ball, read while on the run. Don't read and then run.
Very good point. Second and 10. LeVar Arrington, by the way, folks, coaches high school football out there in Southern California. From the 21. Swift, the lone setback. Second and 10. Here's the pitch. Swift reverses. Swift now cuts it up and goes down quickly. That's number 95. You know who he is, Myles Garrett. Now, the last time the Lions won a game was 2020 when they beat the Bears. The last time the Lions had a winning season was 4 years ago, 2017, 9-7. And the last time the Lions rushed for over 200 yards in a game just last week against the Steelers, 229. Third down and 12 at the 23 for Tim Boyle. And Boyle to throw it. Boyle underneath and intercepted. Malcolm Smith had to hold on to it. And Boyle makes his first mistake of the game. Tim Boyle staring down his receiver, throws it behind him. Malcolm Smith secures it. Each team with a turnover.
You know how some carriers give you so little?
Malcolm Smith with his second interception of the season. Each team with a pick early. And now Cleveland has it first down and 10 at their own 15.
You guys go 3-1, we're going 3-4.
Chubb running left, and he's tackled quickly. Austin Bryant with the tackle, a 1-yard gain. Let's go back to the interception.
Sure, you see right here, because of the down and distance, Gus, they're able to sit on there, watch the quarterback's head. Now, you see the quarterback is staring them down. The linebacker stays right there. If it's a better pass, they have what they want. Because he overthrows them, the linebacker's in position, catches the ball, and gets the turnover.
Second down and 9 for Baker Mayfield. And the Browns at the 17.
5-5.
Mayfield, straight drop, finds Chubb in the flats. He turns it up. Nick Chubb crashes forward and gets close to that first down mark.
You know, the best remedy for a defense sitting in zones is to be able to get them off with the perfect throw to the flare. You see that flare? Get it to a guy that knows how to get that Yackleberry juice going yards after the catch. Nick Chubb knows how to get that to you, and now you have a very, very manageable down with, what, a 1 yard to go? Here we go. They got the first down.
I like that Yackleberry juice.
Yackleberry juice, baby.
I like that.
That's right.
First down and 10 at the 26. Chubb did not play last week against the Patriots due to a positive COVID test. And here's a reverse. Njoku. And he doesn't go very far. Lions ready for it. Derek Barnes, the rookie out of Purdue, 4th-round pick, making the tackle. 1-yard gain.
This was something that was discussed, a point of emphasis for Detroit coming into the game. Make sure you play your position. This is called CBR rules. You see the cornerback or the linebacker get out there and make the tackle on Njoku because he was ready to read and react. Cutback, boot, reverse, he was there, and he short tackle. No leaky yardage.
Second down and 9 at the 27.
Hey, kick. Hey, rewind. Turbo, touch.
Chubb, big hole. Chubb to the sideline and gets out of bounds at the 40. A 13-yard gain. What are they saying at the line of scrimmage? What is Baker Mayfield saying? Rewind. He called out numbers as well.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So everybody has different terminologies. I'm not going to, suspect what it is that he's saying, but I will say this. He probably went back to the original play that they called. This is a nice rhythm that Cleveland is getting in on this drive. They're pushing them to the outsides, and then they just came back and hit them with a draw.
First down and 10 at the 39. Mayfield has already thrown an interception in this game.
Hey, we got to push it.
180. What's that?
Play action. Mayfield rolling, wants to run it. And Baker Mayfield gets out of bounds at the 45, about a 4-yard gain.
You heard him say push it out there. The offensive line needs to make sure that they're taking the blocking coverages, the schemes, to the side that is the most dangerous to them. They pushed it to the strong side. They ran that naked boot. It gave Baker the opportunity, even dealing with some of the issues that he's dealing with, the ability to be able to get positive yards out of the play.
Second down and 6 at the 43.
We're going 4-4. Yes.
Turbo, touch.
Mayfield again rolling, throws on the move, and he's got his man at the 35. Njoku with a 23-yard reception, and the Browns are in business.
So now you run a naked boot to the opposite side. You got to be looking at the quarterback because he ran it the last time, and Njoku runs a good route. It's hard to guard those guys. He had 2 guys open. He had his choice, and Njoku gets open for a nice play. This is a nice rhythm they're developing.
Remember, Donovan Peoples-Jones, a talented second-year receiver out of Michigan, out for this game with a groin injury suffered in practice this week. 1st and 10 at the 36. And here's a screen on the far side. Hooper with a lane, and Austin Hooper down to the Detroit 15. A gain of 20.
Wow. So now you're running the boots, you're running the draws, you fake the draw, the play action pulls the defense, you get those linemen out there. Look how nice they fit onto their blockers. Austin Hooper gets the ball. Just a nice way of moving the ball up the field.
Gains of 21 and 20 on the last 2 plays for Cleveland. 1st down at the 16. And that should take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
This is the end.
Lions and Browns. No score. Cleveland knocking on the door.
Premieres January 6th on Fox.
Start of the 2nd quarter, no score between the Lions and the Browns. As you take a look at the numbers, the 1st quarter numbers so far, this is the 8th play of the drive coming up for Cleveland. They've covered 68 yards and had the ball for 4 minutes and 46 seconds. This drive started at the Cleveland 16. 1st down and 10. Johnson motions out of the backfield, now a Wildcat formation. Jarvis Landry, he'll throw it, looking for Baker Mayfield. Now he runs it straight ahead. Landry to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Creativity. Jarvis Juice Landry.
You know, that was creativity and that was ad-libbing. Jarvis Landry wanted to do a throwback. You check out this replay. Look at the splits to the left side of the ball. They're looking for that throwback double pass. It isn't there, but the defense over pursues. Jarvis Landry sees the field. What an amazing adaptation to the play. And that's why you got 6 points for Juice Landry.
Landry with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. Chase McLaughlin comes in to attempt the extra point. And it's good. 7-0. Browns on top of the Lions. And now this from State Farm and Pepsi.
So if I was a primetime game show host, could I stick with the Rogers rate?
Yeah. State Farm has rates that fit any budget.
Thanks, man.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
This one is for the diehard fan who says their team is in a rebuilding year. Every year. You've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
7-0. Browns on top of the Lions. They go 8 plays covering 84 yards. Held it for close to 5 minutes. And another look at the touchdown.
Gotta love this. Jarvis sees it. He tucks that ball away. And it's just a declaration, Gus. Make your play. I mean, and how excited is that? I mean, you gotta love when your quarterback gets pumped up for you.
Baker Mayfield, happy for Jarvis Landry. Landry, only 4 catches for 26 yards last week against the Patriots. That bothered him a little bit.
Well, it did. He wanted to have a whole lot more execution coming into the game. He said he wanted to have an 80% completion rate. He wanted to get some explosive plays. It hasn't been an explosive play yet, Gus, but you got to believe that he is enjoying the rhythm that they were able to establish on that drive.
So let's see how Detroit responds as McLaughlin kicks it away. Fielded at the 10-yard line. Igwebuike, and he'll go down at the 25, a 14-yard return. Let's go downstairs to Megan O'Leary.
Hey, thanks, Gus. Yeah, last week, Lions head coach Dan Campbell officially took on offensive play calling duties for the Lions, and he told me he expects to keep those responsibilities, at least for the foreseeable future. He had already been involved on many of the calls throughout the season, but he wanted to change things up a bit. Plus, he really likes being able to communicate directly with his quarterback. He also told me he feels comfortable, but he's enjoying being able to make those play call decisions, guys.
All right, thank you very much. 1st down and 10 for Detroit. Tim Boyle threw a pick the last time he touched the ball, and he's going to throw it right now. Here's a screen, incomplete. That one thrown behind Jason Kabinda. But if you're Tim Boyle, Yes, you're confident. Yes, you've been playing football since you were 6 years old, but you got your nerves making your first start. 27 years old, on the road, in Cleveland, inclement weather. It's going to take him some time to settle down, I would imagine.
It doesn't help having Mr. Garrett bearing down on you on screenplays as well. That was purely disrupted by the pressure and the relentless pursuit of Myles Garrett getting upfield.
Second down and 10 of the 24. Swift in the backfield now for Detroit. And they'll give it to him, running right. We'll pick up a couple.
That's conservative play calling right there. I'm not upset with it at all. I think Dan Campbell is trying to establish a run, maybe give this offensive line the opportunity to assert their physicality in this game. But this is third down. You don't want third down and longs. It's not as manageable as third and shorts. Let's see what they're able to do.
Third down and 7 at the 27 for the Lions. The one thing they say Boyle can do is really rip the football. They say he has a cannon for an arm. Boyle to throw it. And deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Looks like Malik Jackson may have gotten his hands on the football. Number 97, 10th year out of Tennessee. Let's see.
You know, the problem you're going to run into in these plays is when it's third and long, defenses are going to come hard, they're going to pin their ears back, and they're going to get their hands up if they're being taught correctly. So, and that's what happened.
Felton back deep for Cleveland at the 26. Fox sends it away. And it's muffed. But Felton falls on it. 38-yard punt. And it will bring on Baker Mayfield in the Browns offense. Felton. Good hands. Nice recovery. Here come the Browns. Cleveland as the Browns honored Navy Corpsman Maxton Soviak, a native of northern Ohio who was one of 13 service members who lost their lives in the Kabul airport attack last August. At the request of the Soviak family, one of the Browns' corporate partners made a $100,000 contribution to improve the athletic facilities at Milan Edison High School, where Maxton Soviak captained the football team. So 7-0 Cleveland. Browns pick up a yard on that play. Felton running the football.
Yeah, Demetric Felton has to make sure he allows his guys to get in place. He got a little aggressive with it. Didn't show enough patience there. Let your blockers get in there, young man.
Felton, 6th round pick, rookie out of UCLA. 2nd and 9, empty backfield for Mayfield. Now the motion. Felton lines up with him. Here's Baker. Guns it sideline, incomplete. Thrown a little high. Rashard Higgins, the intended receiver. Mayfield wanted a flag. Jerry Jacobs in coverage for Detroit.
Looked like one of those single coverage plays. You want to give your guy the opportunity to make the play. Maybe a flag should have been thrown there. Looked like a whole lot of clock. Looked like there was a catch, but it was jersey, not a ball.
Makes it 3rd down and 9. Detroit with an opportunity to get off the field here. And Detroit jumps offside. Free play, Mayfield. And incomplete. Another flag thrown.
They may have gave them a first down on what was a very third and long, hard to manage third down, Gus.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Offside, defense number 2, that penalty's declined. Pass interference, defense number 41. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
So A.J. Parker, the rookie out of Kansas State, undrafted free agent, call for the pass interference, and that's a big one.
These are the type of plays that those unforced errors that put you in a position where you give teams life when you actually had an opportunity to get off of the field. Now you go from third down to a first down when you should have been getting off.
Kevin Stefanski, NFL Coach of the Year in 2020 by 3 different organizations after guiding the Browns to that 11-5 mark. And here's the run over the right side. And Felton chopped down quickly. Nice defense, Jerry Jacobs. Only 1 yard gain.
Yeah, that's good pursuit on the defense side of the ball. I found it a tad bit interesting. It's a little bit peculiar. Demetric Felton has been in this entire series. It looks as though that they're bringing in a reserve. They're bringing in Dearness Johnson to take over. No Chubb. I wonder if they're just giving them a break, working them back in.
2nd down and 9. Now Johnson gets his opportunity. Johnson was terrific last week. 19 carries, 99 yards against the Patriots.
Spot. Go. Turbo. Touch.
Mayfield hands it off. Johnson between the tackles. Tough running. And Johnson picks up 5 on the play. Charles Harris with the tackle.
That's what downhill running is supposed to look like. You get it up in there, you keep those legs churning, you protect the ball. It's bad weather. It's inclement weather conditions. When you get a guy coming downhill like that, it gives you the opportunity to establish that run, which makes it easier for simpler passes.
I don't know if this is bad weather in Cleveland. 43 degrees. We could have baseball practice this time of year.
No, not going to disagree.
In shorts, 3rd down and 4. Over the left side, Johnson turns it up. Johnson, 1st down and more as he gets to the Lions 30. Tracy Walker finally stops him after a gain of 13.
This is that leaky yardage that we're talking about. Anzalone, the linebacker, talked about it all week. This Lions team could be a team with a lot of tackle. That's a tackle for a loss, TFL. Dearness, give him credit. He's running hard. He runs out of the hand tackle, gets the 1st down. But that's called leaky yardage, people. Do not allow the guy to get past you once you get to him. Get him down upon contact.
1st down at the 31.
180.
Mayfield, play action fake, sets up deep in the pocket, goes to the corner, and incomplete. Hooper, the intended receiver, Tracy Walker right there. Leading rushers so far, Chubb, 5 carries, 28 yards. Johnson, 2 carries, 18. This offensive line doing a nice job getting the push they were looking for coming into this game to establish the run. Right now, Chubb, though, on the sideline. 2nd and 10 of the 31.
3-4.
Baker Mayfield out of the shotgun, looking underneath, and it's caught. Jarvis Landry with a 4-yard gain. And that'll bring up 3rd down and manageable.
I like how they're working Jarvis into the game plan. Listen, they did a trick play with him that ends in a touchdown. Right here, they get it to him in a manageable situation. Not a lot of yards, but get him the ball. Get him some confidence. Get him some wins. And talking with him this week, you can hear a little bit of sense of frustration in his voice, but definitely wants to be a part of the solution here.
And the big story surrounding the Browns this week, and correct me, partner, if I'm wrong, the players and the coaches kind of got into a beef, and the players challenged the coaches to do a better job of helping them make game time adjustments when the heat is on.
Sounded as though that was the speculation that came out. I will confirm nor deny what took place, but I'll tell you what, they did say they got it all out on the table.
3rd down and 7. At the 28, Mayfield. Sideline, knocked away. Great defense by the Lions. That's number 39, Jerry Jacobs, rookie out of Arkansas.
You know, Aaron Glenn is somewhere super happy right now. You're playing that press man coverage. You stay on it, and you know what? You know where the sticks are. You play your hand through the ball, you break it up out of there, and you get your guys off the field, get the ball back to your offense so that they can have a chance.
Brings on Chase McLaughlin. He'll attempt a 46-yard field goal, Mayfield. And the Browns trying to settle for 3. Good snap, clean hold. and he pushed it wide right. Browns come up empty as McLaughlin misses a 46-yarder, 7-0. The score remains here in Cleveland.
One evening,
let's go, Walter.
The sun went down.
Ohio State faces number 6 Michigan in the big noon Saturday game of the week. Coverage begins at 10 Eastern with big noon kickoff live from Ann Arbor. And then it's the game Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Who do you like in that one?
Well, it looks like Ohio State is pretty unbeatable right now.
Is that painful for a Nittany Lion to have to say?
A tad bit. They already spanked us, so I have no dog in the fight.
Tim Boyle, Baker Mayfield have dogs in the fight. First down and 10 at the 36. Looks like the Browns may have jumped offside. Not sure.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 93. 5-yard penalty. It's 1st and 5.
Togiai called for the penalty. And that'll make it 1st down and 5 yards to go for Detroit. Tim Boyle, if you weren't with us at the top of our broadcast, making his first career start. Boyle replacing Jared Goff, who has an oblique issue. So Boyle looking to find some kind of rhythm in the passing game. He's 2 for 6, 21 yards. Here's Williams now, and Williams slammed down. A loss of 1 on the play. Let's go to Carissa Thompson for an update.
Thanks, Gus. Washington, Carolina. Washington coming off that big win against the Bucs, looking for another upset here. Cam Sims, the recipient of this 6-yard score. We are all tied at 7. Gus?
Washington doing a nice job last week against Tom Brady. Tom Brady throwing 2 picks in the first quarter. That's your former team.
Is it?
The Washington Football Club, excuse me. 2nd and 6 at the 40.
About right.
And here's a handoff, Williams. And Williams plunging forward, crosses the 45 up to the 46, gain of 5. Anthony Walker with the tackle.
I said this about Dearness Johnson. I'll say about Williams right here. That is how you run inside guard, inside tackles. When you run ISOs, you run powers. You got to get up in there. You got to bang it up in there. Now you go from having a 3rd and long to a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and short, you got every play you want to call right now, Gus.
Yep. Jamal Williams, the deep back on 3rd and 1. They give it to the up back, Jason Kabinda. I don't know. I don't think he got it.
He didn't get that.
Anthony Walker, first man to him.
Give a ton of credit to this Cleveland front. They are being aggressive. I mean, the Maliks are up there. They're plugging. Look at them plugging those gaps. They moved the offensive line back. They reestablished it a yard behind. That's called a TFL, and that's how you play 3rd downs. But, hey, got to be ready.
3rd punt of the game for Fox from his 30. Felton standing at the 10. High spiraling punt. Felton over to his left. Picks it up. Goes forward. And finally tackled at the 23-yard line. A 42-yard punt and 11-yard return. Reeves Maben with the tackle on special teams for the Lions. Known as Megatron, Johnson, 6-time Pro Bowl selection and led the NFL in receiving yards twice. Megatron was built Detroit tough. 1st down and 10 of the 24. They sure could use a Megatron right now, but that will come later. Play fake. Mayfield. Incomplete. And a flag on the play. Harrison Bryant, the target. Flag at around the 40-yard line. Tracy Walker in coverage.
That's those unforced injuries, those unforced penalties. Teams
Before the
that
pass
lose.
was thrown, holding, defense, number 21. 5-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
That was a fine defensive set, messed up by an unforced error.
How do they correct all these mistakes that they've been making since the beginning of the season? You know, Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator, he buried the first half of the season in a hole on the field, trying to start new for the second half. What do they need to do after this play to get things on the right track? 1st and 10 of the 29. Landry in motion. Chubb skipping. And across the 30, dive forward, get to the 35, a flag thrown at the 25-yard line. Charles Harris with the tackle.
Yeah, listen, when you're talking about
offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
That's J.C. Treader, the center.
And yet another unforced error, right? Teams that are struggling have to build a culture of accountability, all right? You can't make penalties and make mistakes that are going to cost your team. It really comes down to being as simple as that. Do you want to do it the right way, or do you want to not do it the right way? And if you're going to do it the wrong way, you're going to cost your team, and you might cost yourself your job.
First down and a long 20 now at the 19-yard line for the Browns. Mayfield, short drop, dumps it, and it's Hooper. Austin Hooper will gain 7, taken down by Reeves-Maybin. Hooper now 2 catches for 27 yards. Mayfield 6 of 12 for 73 and an interception.
Ringo. 3-4. 180.
Mayfield will throw it. Steps into it. And incomplete. That ball thrown behind Jarvis Landry. So let's take a look at the AFC North standings. Cleveland at the bottom, but they're 500. Baltimore 6-3. Who do you like in this division? Cincinnati's with Joe Burrow's had a solid start to the year.
Both Cincinnati and Cleveland have had up and down seasons. I mean, just not being consistent enough. And even at times, Baltimore and obviously the Steelers as well. So if any of these teams can catch fire in November, look for them to be a dark horse to try to get the division.
3rd down and 13 for the Browns at the 26. Here's Baker Mayfield. Mayfield going deep and caught on the sideline. 1st down. It looks like Rashard Higgins. Nice job not only catching that ball, but getting his feet down.
I mean, this is a nice play. Listen, they max protect. They bring 3. I don't understand why you bring 3 on 3rd and long. They thought sitting in the zones would work, but I'll tell you what a nice throw and placement and catch for the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield.
15-yard gain. Browns with a 1st down. Higgins. First catch of the game. 6th-year player out of Colorado State. From the 43 now.
Good. Hey, 3-4. Turbo.
Chubb. Bottled up. And he'll pick up 2. Nice pursuit by the Lions defense. Reeves-Maybin leading the charge.
They had a call there that they just did not like, canned it, and went back to a turbo, which seems to be, once you're paying attention to it a little bit, they're just going to run the ball downhill and get what they can get out of that play.
Rip. 3-4. We got. 180.
On 2nd and 8 at the 45. Quick throw, Mayfield. And Hooper fighting forward. Gain 6 on 2nd and 8. Here's Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Gus. Vikings up 9-3 on the Packers. 3rd and goal. Kirk Cousins finds Adam Thielen for this 10-yard score. Vikings leading this one 16-3. Gus?
All right, Carissa, thank you very much. Now Browns running the football right. Nowhere to go for Demetric Felton. Lions doing a solid job on 3rd down and 2.
Big
and that
play.
brings up a 4th down for Coach Stefanski. Looks like they're going to go for it.
And Baker Mayfield said as much during the week. We're going to be aggressive, and we may go for it on 4th downs. Here we're seeing it right now at midfield. Big play for both teams. Very big play.
And they're going to say they need 3. 4th and 3. Mayfield out of the gun.
Hey, 3-4. Hey, we gotta go in.
Trying to draw Detroit offside. Detroit did not bite. And now Cleveland calls a timeout, and the Browns have a decision to make. Do they go for it or just punt it away up 7-0 with 4:08 to go here in the 2nd quarter?
Whew. I'll tell you what, if you thought this was going to be a boring game, oh, they're 5-5. Oh, they're winless. Well, let me tell you something. This Detroit Lions team, they have been so very close to winning some very, very big games. And last week getting that tie, they could have won that outside of 2 missed field goals. So you're looking at a team that has an opportunity to actually get off the field and continue to have some drives that could possibly lead to them gaining an edge in this game. On the other side of it, this Cleveland Browns team really, really wants to, well, take control of this game. So this is a big play, Gus.
4th down and 3. Johnson in the backfield with Mayfield. Here's Baker Mayfield on 4th down. Bryant bring the heat, incomplete, but a flag. This time it's Parker, A.J. Parker.
Jarvis wasn't even looking for the ball.
Was that a catchable ball?
Illegal use of the hands, hands to the face. Defense, number 24. 5-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
That's Oruwariye. And Detroit bails him out.
Again, this is one of those plays. I think that's a questionable call. But I'll tell you what. These are those unforced penalties, those errors that we continue to talk about as to how it helps teams to lose.
So the Browns were faced with a 4th and 3. The penalty gives Cleveland a 1st down. Now it's Nick Chubb running downhill. Some hard blocking going on. Woo!
Wyatt Teller just introduced himself to a defender in a way that you love to see. Look at your, holy moly, look at this pool. Hello, Mr. Anzalone. Yes, hi, nice to meet you. Goodbye. Okay, well, oh my goodness. You know what? This is the National Football League. And Mr. Anzalone learned what it means to deal with a Mr. Teller.
2nd down and 4 at the 39. Play fake. Mayfield looking. Fires. Caught. And Hooper again. Austin Hooper. With a gain of 20. Oruwariye brings him down, but Hoop's having a big day.
So now an offense gets bailed out by some unforced error penalties. They're able to find some good plays. Next thing you know, now we're knocking at the door in the red zone, and you have an opportunity for a go-in touchdown. I'll tell you what, good for the Browns to take advantage, bad for Detroit to allow them to have these opportunities.
10th play of the drive, 1st and 10 at the 19.
Hey, yeah, we got to push it.
Mayfield, short roll, dumps it down, Landry, and he's tackled quickly. Reeves Maben with a nice open field play, a gain of 3.
Again, you're getting it into Jarvis's hands. You haven't gone real deep to him, and it's not maybe weather-wise the type of day to try to do so, but at least they're trying to get him developed into the game plan. I like that they're getting him his touches.
Jarvis Landry turns 29 next month, approaching the 2-minute warning. Coming into this game, he had 23 catches for 219 yards, no touchdowns. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Browns on top 7-0, threatening. The Browns again looking for touchdowns in the red zone, 55% for the season coming into this game. But they did convert the first time in the red zone on the Landry rushing touchdown. 2nd and 7 from the 16. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Nick Chubb in the backfield.
180.
Chubb breaks it back. And he'll get inside the 15. He'll gain a couple. Tracy Walker with first contact. What kind of things do you want to run down here if you're Cleveland?
Well, right now, I think they're having so much success running the ball and moving this Detroit defense around. One, I'm expecting that if I do throw any type of routes that I may get a penalty. So that gives you some confidence. But then secondly, maybe a misdirection run of some sort. That's what I would look for here.
3rd down and 5.
Yes.
Mayfield guns it, and incomplete, but a flag. Higgins, the target, Reeves-Maybin in coverage, and the Lions with another self-inflicted wound.
Those self-inflicted wounds are made book.
Defense, number 24. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
Cleveland is 100% aware of how aggressive these defensive backs are playing their coverage right now. And they're taking full advantage of the fact that they realize that the referees are making these calls in today's game.
That is the 3rd first down by penalty on this drive. Dan Campbell, his team consistently showing a lack of discipline. First down and goal at the 5-yard line. Mayfield rolling, throws the Chubb, touchdown Cleveland.
And there is your play action. So bailed out by unnecessary penalties. Then you get into the red zone, and what do? You take the aggressive nature of what this defense is doing. They're on their heels. Now you just look, this Detroit defense is flowing very fast. So now, it looks like it's going to be a pass, but it's to the player that you're not looking for out of the backfield, Nick Chubb.
So with 1:10 remaining, McLaughlin, who missed a 46-yard field goal, in to attempt the extra point, and is blocked. And Detroit jumps on it. Cleveland having some special teams problems in the kicking game. So with 1:10 to go, the score 13-0. Let's take a look. Detroit getting through. Lions aggressive. But Baker Mayfield finds his main man, Nick Chubb, and we've got a 13-0 game.
And a month.
Nick Chubb's touchdown gives Cleveland a 13-0 lead. The Browns, as you take a look at Chubb today, 38 yards rushing, averaging close to 5 yards per carry. Has that receiving touchdown. First receiving touchdown of the year for Nick Chubb. 7th touchdown of the season. And McLaughlin will kick it away. Igwebuike returning it, and he'll get over the 20. Now let's check in with Kurt Menefee to see what's coming up on the Verizon halftime report.
What you doing over there?
Writing up my Thanksgiving shopping list for the week.
You got turkey?
Yep.
Mashed potatoes, stuffing?
Yep.
Got what about highlights of the Bears and Ravens?
Shoot, no, I don't have that.
Don't worry, we got you covered on the Verizon halftime.
Huh? Are those produce or dairy?
You know, Terry Bradshaw's from Louisiana, so you get with that too for his Thanksgiving meal.
A lot of people don't know about them chitlins now.
They're good, especially fried.
Some people will judge you. I could go for some fried chitlins. I'm not going to be mad at you.
First down and 10 of the 22 for Detroit. Tim Boyle. Here's a screen. And Swift trying to get started, but unable to. And he'll lose a yard on the play.
Yeah, now they've really gone conservative. Obviously, you're right up on it. You don't want to make any unnecessary mistakes before half.
Lions with 3 timeouts remaining. Browns have 2. Boyle. And it's Hockenson. And I kind of just want to see Tim Boyle drop back and let it rip a couple of times.
It would be nice to see it, I say.
Or does he not have enough experience to...
I'm not going to say it's not enough experience. It could be a trust thing from the coaching staff, but it also could just be the simple fact that they are playing in wet, very wet weather conditions right now.
Let's go downstairs to Megan O'Leary.
Thanks, Gus. Yeah, you guys mentioned those self-inflicted wounds. Well, here on the Detroit Lions sidelines, there is frustrations, there are tensions. Perhaps no one more aggravated than Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator. I mean, he actually had to take a break from talking to his team and seemed to compose his thoughts about just how this game is going.
All right, thank you very much. 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. 37 seconds remaining in the first half. And Cleveland jumps offside. And a flag. Myles Garrett trying to get a jump.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 95. Excuse me, number 95. 5-yard penalty. It's still 3rd down.
It's Myles Garrett looking for sack number 14.
There's 37 seconds left. You're up 13-0. That's Myles Garrett leading the league in sacks. You know what? If your coaches are comfortable enough with you pinning your ears back and jumping offsides a little early, then go ahead and take a chance, young man. Either 5 yards or he's going to get a sack.
It's like swinging on 3-0.
There you go.
3rd down and 1 for Detroit at the 31. Boyle near side, and Amon-Ra St. Brown manages to hold on and pick up a 1st down. Don't forget, coming up, it's the Verizon Halftime Report with Kurt, Terry, Michael, and Coach Johnson. Lions call timeout, 1 left. Cam Newton back in the NFL with his former team. Jalen Hurts, Eagles quarterback, starting to really find himself in the NFL. Green Bay and Minnesota. 1st down and 10 of the 34. Here's Boyle. Winds up. Incomplete. That one thrown short, intended for Josh Reynolds.
Well, we said he had a cannon. That looked like a water gun on that play right there. It looked like water came out of his gun right there. Gus, you know, he's got to show a little bit more than that if he wants them to be more aggressive coming out of this half. You make your adjustments. Hey, Boyle, throw the ball. Don't be afraid.
He does look tentative. You're absolutely right. 2nd and 10. Empty backfield for Boyle. And Boyle in the pocket.
Much better.
But incomplete. Reynolds again the target. Denzel Ward in the vicinity. Remember, Denzel Ward returned 199 yards on an interception against Cincinnati. He's one of the great Ohio State players. Hurt my feelings.
Oh, they're trying to tee off on Boyle there. Until he let it go this time. He got his feet set. He delivered that ball there, but I'll tell you what, they tried to make him think about maybe having that confidence.
Malik McDowell.
Mr. McDowell.
He's 6'6", 300.
It's the golden arc, not the golden arches, Gus.
First down at the 49. 24 seconds to go. Tim Boyle. And underthrows that one again.
That's just not going to make me feel good if I'm Dan Campbell going into halftime. Again, he throws a good pass and gets hit the play before. They remind him who he is and where he's at, and then he goes back and he throws another little squirt. Detroit has got to go into halftime, regroup, and refocus, and come out, make less mistakes, and make some more plays.
2nd and 10 of the 49. Take a look at the passing yards. Not much for the Lions. Here's a screen. Swift. And Swift dives forward, picks up a couple. Remember, there's a new kicker for Detroit, Aldrich Rosas, who replaced Ryan Santoso. Remember, Santoso missed a field goal last week in overtime against the Steelers that could have won the game for him. And now this from KFC and Bud Light Seltzer.
This holiday season, remember the trick. The one that lets you skip the line and get your finger-licking chicken finger-licking quick.
It's finger-licking quick.
Oh, Bud Light Seltzer Retro Titleized?
Have you tried these yet?
Bud Light Seltzer Retro Tata, the loudest flavors ever.
13-0 Cleveland. 9 seconds remaining in the first half. Detroit faced with a 3rd down and 8 at the 49. Where do you think they need to go to get into Rosas's range?
Oh, man, I would say anywhere near the 30 and closer into the 20.
So they need a 20-yard gain.
Cleveland, they're second.
Now Cleveland calls a timeout. Detroit out of timeouts. Kevin Stefanski, when we talked to him on Friday, he seemed very confident. He knew that he had to kind of calm his players down. Players upset. Coaches upset. 11 wins a year ago. Many felt that this Browns team would have been further along this season. But the OBJ experiment failed. Kareem Hunt got hurt with a calf injury. Things just haven't panned out this season the way they thought they would.
Yeah, but they're still in a position where it doesn't matter. November is when the game's really, the football really, either you're trending up or you're trending down. So they're going to have to do what they need to do now, focus in on where they're at now.
9 seconds to go, 3rd and 8. Browns back up 3 defenders all the way to the lines, to the goal line. And here's Boyle out in the flats, has his man, Hockenson down at the 40 and didn't get out of bounds. So that's the end of the first half with the score. Cleveland 13, Detroit nothing. As we take a look at the first half stats brought to you by State Farm. LeVar, does anything jump out at you?
79 yards throwing total, 38-41. Man, we could walk that far in less than 2 minutes, Gus. It's just not too much production. You can't win a game on the road.
Boyle underneath and intercepted. Looking for Baker Mayfield. Now he runs it straight ahead. Landry to the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield rolling, throws the chop. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that was today's game flow, brought to you by Progressive. 13-0. Browns on top of the Lions. We're ready to start the 3rd quarter. Detroit will receive to start this 3rd quarter. Chase McLaughlin will kick it away. McLaughlin with some struggles in the first half, missed a 46-yard field goal and an extra point. Ikwabuike is the deep man for the Lions. And he'll start from his own goal line. Across the 20, hopping forward. And he'll get to the 25. Gus Johnson along with LeVar Arrington. First half of football, you called your first half. How'd you feel?
Feel great. Feel great. I mean, I know that maybe the fans will want more than what they're getting right now, but you know, I think it's been a competitive game. And if you're looking at the storylines that are playing out that we've laid out to everybody, I think that you can enjoy the game for what it's worth.
Lions have to step up, though, on offense here in the second half.
And they got to stop having unforced errors. Too many mistakes, too many penalties.
Boyle remains at quarterback to start the second half. And he'll hand it off. Swift breaking it back with some room. Nice moves. First down as he gets inside. As he crosses, rather, the 35. Let's go downstairs to Megan.
Thanks, Gus. Yeah, I spoke with Lions head coach Dan Campbell about those self-inflicted wounds, and he told me the main thing is they have to be efficient and convert on third downs. He thinks quarterback Tim Boyle is running his offense fine. He said, we have to help him so that he can actually get in a rhythm. As for the Browns and Kevin Stefanski, he said he's fine with how this defense is playing, but they need to capitalize in terms of their offense.
All right, Megan, Swift pounding it forward. Gains 3 on the play. And you love what DeAndre Swift brings to the team. Not only is he an effective runner, but he can really catch the ball out of the backfield as well.
Well, it becomes complicated for Swift to have success when your quarterback throws the ball the way that he did at the end of the half.
Second down and 6 at the 40. Boyle, quick strike, caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, but nothing. Well defended, John Johnson. And that's a loss of 1 yard.
This is an offense that's sitting right in front of the Cleveland Browns defense. They're not doing anything to stress them out in any type of way. So look for Cleveland to kind of tighten it down and play a lot more aggressive, even more than what they did in the first half, if this Detroit offense doesn't give them any reason to back off and play coverage.
Third down and 7. Fans starting to get into it now. Here at First Energy Stadium, which opened in 1999. And Boyle hit as he throws and incomplete. He was under a lot of pressure. Myles Garrett was in the backfield. Khalif Raymond, the intended receiver.
Well, there's Kaiser Sose right there, the usual suspect on this defensive pass play. He pass rushes, gets to the shoulder, and is able to get to Boyle. This is not a good sign if I'm Detroit.
Jack Fox will punt once again from the 25. Felton back at the 20. And Fox got all of this one. Backs Felton up. Lets it go over his head. And looks like it's down at the 1. Yes, it is. Great special teams coverage by the Lions. How about that punt by Jack Fox? 60 yards. Bobby Price downed it at the 1. Cleveland backed up deep. Lions make another mistake, LeVar. What happened here?
Well, you see Bobby Price's left foot go in. He catches the ball, but he did not reestablish that left foot before he touched the ball, meaning the ball becomes a touchback because he did not reestablish himself.
Another self-inflicted wound for the Lions. So Cleveland, instead of being backed up inside their own 5, they'll start from the 20, first down.
180.
Baker Mayfield near side and is caught by Landry. He's wrapped up quickly I love the aggressive nature of this Lions defense. Jerry Jacobs with the stop.
Well, think about this, Gus. They're out to the 26-yard line right now. They go from being on the 1-yard line to on the 26-yard line, which means at the biggest point, most critical point for this Detroit team, they're now on the 26 instead of maybe second down somewhere in where the 10 is.
Could have flipped the momentum.
It could have flipped the momentum.
Second and short. They need 3. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Chubb around the corner. And Chubb breaks it inside and picks up the first down. Nice piece of running for Nick Chubb. Needed 3 and he got 5.
Now there's the confidence of, okay, we got out of this one. We're not inside the 1-yard line, guys. We get a little bit of confidence if we're Cleveland. We're going to come out and we're feeling good about where we're at. You get a nice little completion. Now Chubb pushes it to the outside. It makes it complicated for Detroit, and it gives you life if you're Cleveland.
Chubb, 9 carries, 43 yards, averaging 4.8 yards per carry. He has a receiving touchdown. First down and 10 at the 32. Mayfield, Chubb again, running right this time. Chubb following his blocks. Chubb gets out of bounds, and another first for Nick Chubb. J.C. Walker ushers him out of play.
Just a nice play design here. And you see, they do a misdirection play. They bring that speed motion. They get the defense looking to their right. They bring it back to the right. Joku gets out there, gets a nice lead block, and one person jumping on Nick Chubb. Chubb is still going to get a couple more yards and able to drag the defender for the first down.
Nick Chubb, named for his great-grandfather, who was one of 8 brothers who founded Chubbtown, Georgia, a settlement of free blacks which endured through the American Civil War. First down. And this time it's Johnson. And Johnson, they string it out. Anzalone, nice tackle. Johnson refusing to go down.
Well, give Anzalone some credit there for showing some fight. These guys got to jump into there and really get a little nasty. Let them know you're still here. This is a game. 2 touchdowns, you're up. 2 touchdowns, you're winning. Come on, Detroit. You got to show a little fight right now.
Anzalone, 27 years old in his 5th year. Last week against the Steelers, 9 tackles, 6 solos. Second and 10. Mayfield. Baker over the middle. And that one thrown low, incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver. So now this Browns team faced with a 3rd and 10. And Coach Stefanski and Baker Mayfield talked about how they had to do better on 3rd downs coming into this game. Lions with a golden opportunity to get off.
Jarvis came up a little gimpy after that play. We have to wait and see what type of situation he's in right now health-wise.
Remember, Donovan Peoples-Jones is out also. 2nd-year player out of Michigan with a groin injury. 3rd down and 10. Baker Mayfield told us he wants to start using his legs a little more. Here's Mayfield over the middle. And caught, but a flag. The Joku.
Holding. Offense. Number 77. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, now it's time for Cleveland to make some unforced errors, apparently. These are the games within the games. You got to be able to take these moments and capitalize, not let them come back. As you can see, Wyatt Taylor, he gets a hold of him, he grabs him, he throws him down. You can't do that. You just can't do that.
So that'll make it 3rd down and 20. What do you think, LeVar? Maybe a screen here?
Well, it could be a draw, could be a screen, but you know what? You're up right now. They said they want to be aggressive. Look for them to try to push the ball downfield.
Yeah.
Mayfield. And caught at the 40-yard line. Bradley, not enough for the first down. 8-yard grab. And Cleveland will have to punt it away. Nicely done by the Lions defense.
3rd downs. We've been saying it. We heard Megan talk about it. The coaches have said it. Everyone is saying it. 3rd down is the money down for both of these teams today. And whoever wins the 3rd down battle is going to win this game. So far, right now, Cleveland has won the 3rd down battle.
Gillen punting away from his 27. Khalif Raymond back deep. He's dangerous. Had a big return last week against Pittsburgh, standing at the 12. Raymond comes up. And this ball bounces backwards, and Cleveland downs it around the 27-yard line, a 33-yard punt. They help revolutionize their positions. Megatron, Calvin Johnson, and the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Newsome.
Who has live TV?
Lions have been shut out in the first half for the 5th time this season. That's the most in the NFL. 5 teams with 2. Lions with 95 yards of total offense. 2 of 7 on 3rd down. Tim Boyle, 8 completions, going for 38 yards. 1st down and 10 at the 26. Cleveland showing blitz. Here they come. Boyle stands in there. Nice throw. Good catch. And it's Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah, it's been a big day for Cleveland's defense. That's the first time you saw Tim Boyle give this defense something to look at. But play that run, play it aggressively. They've been able to do that. Opportunistic. They got a 3rd down interception right there. This Cleveland Browns team needs to be challenged more by Tim Boyle, more by Dan Campbell in the passing game. That was the first play that we can definitively say they did just that.
1st down to the 36 for Detroit. And Boyle steps up in the pocket, delivers it deep. Denzel Ward, interception.
And there would be the reason why there's not a trust for Dan Campbell to have Tim Boyle push the ball downfield. Listen, it looked like a nice play design. Looked like everything was going well until the end. Good pass protection. Tim Boyle gets a good look. Throws it into double coverage.
Denzel Ward continuing to play well this year.
Sponsor of the NFL.
The man with his back to us talking to Tim Boyle is Jared Goff, the starting quarterback who's out for this game with an oblique injury. Jared Goff on the season, 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Sacked 26 times. He missed multiple days of practice this week dealing with the strained oblique muscle. And that's like your love handle, right?
That is your love handle. That is correct.
Mayfield, 1st and 15.
180.
Mayfield to throw it. Baker Mayfield goes deep. Got a receiver and complete. Jamarcus Bradley, gain of 37.
I mean, you got to love the patience of Baker Mayfield. He looks at his first option. It wasn't there. He pulls that ball back down and goes for it all. Let me tell you something. That is a very, very nice adjustment. And Jamarcus Bradley, what a nice toe tap swag on that sideline.
Mayfield, 14 of 22, 177 yards passing, a touchdown and an interception. That was his longest throw of the day, 37 yards.
Look for him to go deep right here again. This is one of those plays.
And they hand it to Chubb. Chubb tried to break it back. Lions ready. Thanksgiving Day, the tradition on Fox continues as we come together for food, family, and football. When the Bears take on the Lions, coverage begins with a special edition of the Fox NFL pregame show at 10:30 Eastern, only on Fox and the Fox Sports app. How many go to that game?
I think you should.
Before we eat?
Yeah, I know you're a Detroit Lions fan. I know this is painful for you to watch. How much you paying for them tickets, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah. No matter how much I pay for them, just know.
I got you.
I got it on me.
I'm going to cover them.
Okay, that'd be great.
I got you.
I'm not going to run from you either. Here's Chubb. Chubb. Beautiful. Nick Chubb. crosses the 40, gains 9. Anzalone with the stop.
If I am the Cleveland Browns, take that man, give him the ball, and y'all stretch this game out just like you just did on that play. Come to the other side and do it. Go back to the other side and do it. Why not? They're not showing anything on offense for Detroit. Chubb has been effective. This offensive line has been effective zoning this defense. I continue to do that same type of thought process and then hit them with a play action.
Chubb signed a 3-year, $36.6 million extension this past July after his second consecutive 1,000-yard season. Mayfield wants to toss it. Mayfield going deep. Incomplete. Flag on the play. Bradley, the target once again in his first year.
Offense, number 62.
Now you start to understand why a team is 5-5 and a team has no wins. And these teams are playing today, and you see in all of these unnecessary penalties, all of these unnecessary mistakes that take place. And those are the reasons why you lose as many games at a rapid clip as Cleveland has, and the same for Detroit. You got a very nice play here. Now, you don't complete the ball. You got a chance. If he catches the ball, that ball is coming back. Now, they get another opportunity. It's not going to be fourth down, but nonetheless, unnecessary penalty.
Browns, if you look at their record, they lost to the Chargers 47-42, bounced back, lost to Arizona 37-14, then beat Denver 17-14, then lost to Pittsburgh 15-10, then beat Cincinnati 41-16, and then creamed against New England 45-7.
Yeah, inconsistent. And generally speaking, when a team is inconsistent with winning games, it's because they're very consistent at one thing, and that's self-inflicted wounds, as you mentioned earlier on.
3rd down and 11. Baker Mayfield. Here comes a blitz. Mayfield in trouble, and the Lions get to him. Will Harris came screaming into the backfield, and that's a loss of 11 yards. Here's Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, guys. Packers trailing 23-10. Aaron Rodgers to a very familiar target. Devontae Adams, the recipient of this 10-yard score. Devontae now has the most receiving touchdowns versus Vikings all-time, passing Jerry Rice. Packers down by a score. Gus?
Big numbers for Devontae Adams. How good is Aaron Rodgers? How much fun has it been to watch him play over the years?
I tell you what, a lot of people saying he won't be in Green Bay next year. I put my money on that he might still be a Packer. He is amazing.
Raymond signaling for the fair catch and has it at the 21. 4:19 to play in the third. Flag on the play. We'll stay right here to see the call.
There's no penalty on the play. Timeout.
All right, 4:19 to go in the third quarter. Browns with a 13-0 lead. Let's see what the Lions can do on offense when we return.
It started when we got Fire TV. I asked Alexa to play something on Netflix.
Detroit hasn't had more than 2 first downs on any drive today. Hard to score that way. 13-0 Cleveland. Boyle in for Jared Goff, out with an injury, oblique muscle. He'll start first down and 10 at his own 22 with DeAndre Swift in the backfield. Swift follows his block with a seam. Swift churning his legs, and DeAndre Swift crosses the 40 up to the 42. That's a 19-yard gain.
All right, wonderful. That run by DeAndre Swift. Listen, what a nice job by the front. They open it up, but look at that vision by DeAndre. Ooh, and then he gives him that nasty stiff leg. That's what you call dig legging, Gus. When you give them that dig leg, they go one way and die, and then he stays alive and goes the opposite direction. You got to be more careful when you're in that secondary and you're dealing with a guy with live legs like DeAndre. Get him a little bit of daylight, and you might be able to crawl and climb yourself back into this game.
And an injured Lion, not a good sign. That's Evan Brown, the center. Now he came in, he was a backup to start the season. Frank Ragnow was the starting center, but he has a toe injury and he's out for the season. A lot of shuffling going around for this Lions team. Williams now. And he'll pound it straight ahead. Gains 2. Ryan McCullum, number 74, is their third center. Out of Texas A&M. So Ragnow out, now Evan Brown out. Next man up, McCullum. 2nd and 8 from the 43. Boyle sidearms it. Hawkinson. And Hawkinson tackled quickly.
This is what I absolutely despise in those plays and those moments. When you do the play action boot to the tight end and you see the defender is looking at you, looking at him, don't just throw the ball because it says to throw the ball there. At least throw it away. It's not right and it's not proper. You're not the one that's going to get hit when you deliver that ball. It's that tight end that's going to get it. Now you look at this, all right? Mr. Boyle, do you not see Mr. 28 bearing down on your tight end? Give him a chance. Give him an opportunity. There's no reason for you to throw that ball.
Hawkinson really trying to get involved. No catches last week against the Steelers. 3rd down and 8 at the 43. Boyle in the shotgun. Here's the handoff. Swift trying to get downhill. Swift breaks away. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Lions. 57 yards.
I know that made you super happy, Mr. Gus Johnson, and let me tell you something about this. I just told you, get him a little bit of space, and Mr. Swift is going to do just what his last name is, be Swift. The offensive front, they zone it up very nicely. They give him a little bit of time. DeAndre Swift finds that outside, gets a little bit of space, cuts it back towards the grain. I mean, what a nice run.
Remember last week, Swift had 130 yards rushing on 33 carries. Today, 8 carries, 102 yards rushing. And a big one there, 57 yards. Lions right back in this game.
Just like that, right back in the game. Now that field goal could come, that block extra point could come back.
Rosas, extra point good, 13-7, 1:55 to go. Best player on the field for Detroit, making big plays. DeAndre Swift, Lions, right back in it.
Today, you have to deal with a lot of moving
game. It's the latest chapter in college football's ultimate rivalry. Number 4 Ohio State faces number 6 Michigan in the big noon Saturday game of the week. Coverage begins at 10 Eastern with big noon kickoff live from Ann Arbor. And then it's the game Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app. DeAndre Swift, big time run to get Detroit within striking distance. He's another one of those great Georgia running backs. Swift on one side, Nick Chubb on the other side out of Georgia. Let's see how the Browns respond as they bring it out of the end zone. Johnson with a chance. Johnson gets to the 20, still on his feet, and Johnson will take it up to the 25 before being taken down. Nick Chubb returning to the Browns.
And has he returned well? Gets that nice little dump pass, off screen pass, works his way outside. These Georgia running backs have they have this ability to catch the ball, get to the outside, use their speed, use their strength, use their quickness. And I'll tell you what, he has been the difference maker for this Browns offense today.
But now Cleveland leading 13-7. They've got to figure out how to move this ball down the field. Already a missed field goal and extra point. Will it cost them in the end? 1st and 10. And Mayfield just flips it up high, incomplete. Njoku, the intended receiver, little hobble, little hitch in the giddy up with Baker Mayfield. Remember, he's got a lot of injuries, but the injury that really is hurting him the most is a heel injury.
Yeah, you see right there, anytime a big fella steps on you like that, you're going to deal with a little bit of pain. It's cold out. Those are the worst ones, Gus. I'll tell you from experience. When it's cold out and those toes get a little cooled off and somebody steps on like that, forget about it.
You were a 2-time All-Pro, 3-time Pro Bowler in the NFL. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Mayfield pumps. Mayfield looking. Mayfield scrambling. Can he make a play? Incomplete.
You got to catch that.
And Mayfield still limping. Shoes untied. Higgins was the intended receiver. What a gamer.
Make that catch. Higgins has got to make that catch. It was an ill-advised throw, but Baker, you know, he made the best out of what he had. He improvised. You got to make that catch. If it touches your hands in that scenario, you've got to make that catch.
Makes it 3rd and 10. Higgins has been solid today in his 6th season out of Colorado State. Mayfield incomplete, but a flag. Did the Lions bail him out again? Looks like they did. Is this unnecessary roughness?
Illegal shift. Offense. It's not all 11 players set prior to the snap. Penalty's been declined. 4th down.
So the Lions will get off the field. Here's the play. Mayfield struggling.
Yeah, they weren't set. I mean, it's a legal shift because they're not set before the ball is snapped. Everybody was still moving, but more importantly after that play, the way Baker Mayfield is moving, there's got to be some concern for Baker right now.
Case Keenum is his backup, who has experience this season. Gillen sends it away. Khalif Raymond would love to get a shot at it, and he will from the 24. Goes outside, still on the move, and goes out of bounds close to the 40-yard line. A 52-yard punt. John Johnson on special teams. Here's Carissa in Los Angeles.
Well, guys, stop me if you've heard this before. Jonathan Taylor scores another touchdown. This is ridiculous. 5th touchdown of the day, setting a franchise record, you guys, on a Bills defense that's #1 in the league. 38-7, Colts up. Gus?
All right, thank you very much. I'll tell you what, Jonathan Taylor was such a decorated athlete coming out of Wisconsin, but he fell to the 2nd round. What you're seeing now in the NFL is when running backs get drafted in the 2nd round, it's almost like they're a 1st-round pick. They've been devalued in this league.
Well, Jonathan Taylor may restore that.
And DeAndre Swift as well.
Let's see what he's got.
Swift's over 100 yards. Lions in striking distance. They give it to him. He reverses. Swift just crashes forward and will get to the 45-yard line. Ronnie Harrison Jr. with the tackle, but it's a gain of 5 the hard way.
That's as nice a 5-yard gain as you'll see. He's finding a rhythm, and he's finding confidence, more importantly. If he has the stamina to be able to continue to make those type of cuts and make those explosive runs, which you would assume he does in November, then this could be good news for this Detroit Lions offense.
Lions looking for their 1st win of the season. They broke the losing streak last week with a tie against Pittsburgh. Swift and another 1st down. And look at the run blocking coming from Detroit. Delpit with the tackle.
And that is accurate, Gus. It is the blocking of this front for Detroit. Give them a ton of credit. They're opening up the holes enough for DeAndre Swift to get in there and show that explosiveness.
8 seconds remaining in the 3rd. First down and 10 at the 42 after the 14-yard gain. Jamal Williams in the game now at running back. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. The score, 13-7 Cleveland. Baker, will he come back? He looks hurt. Lions feeling good about themselves as we head to the fourth.
Hey, man, thanks for...
Lions picked up the pace in the third quarter because of the running game. DeAndre Swift, 13-7 as we head into the fourth. And some interesting storylines going on in this game right now. Remember, Cleveland's 5-5. They're trying to stay 500 or better. Baker Mayfield came into the game banged up. Lions have been aggressive with them. They keep banging on him. Swift running. Keenum warming up. Big game for the Lions, looking for their first win of the season. They broke the losing streak last week with a tie against Pittsburgh.
After the play was over, and after we went to TV break on sportsmanlike conduct, Detroit, number 73. The result of the play is a first down. By rule, this will be enforced as a foul between downs. We'll go back 15 yards. It's first down and 25.
Jonah Jackson.
73's first unsportsmanlike that counts towards possible disqualification.
Second-year player out of Ohio State, Dan Campbell just can't believe it. And that's not coaching.
Oh, well, that could be a little bit of coaching, but that's certainly not discipline. And to cost yourselves over and over again with the same mistakes and penalties, it just shouldn't add up. It shouldn't calculate to those guys on that team.
Spent time with Jonah Jackson last few years when he was at Ohio State, transferred from Rutgers. Great kid. Good man, talented player. First down and 25 at the 43. Boyle goes through his progressions underneath, drops it off. Hawkinson. And it's a 4-yard gain. Let's go downstairs to Megan.
Thanks, Gus. I appreciate it. Yeah, as we've been talking about all game long, Baker Mayfield came into this one banged up. He limped off the field towards the bench, kind of shrugged off the trainers, though. No evaluation there. However, his teammate, Jarvis Landry, is questionable to return with a knee injury. And on the Detroit Lions side, Deshaun Hand, questionable to return as well, this time with a groin injury. Guys?
Okay, thank you very much. As you take a look at the injury report, second down and 21 at the 47. Amon-Ra St. Brown in motion. Here's Swifty. And Swift gets inside Cleveland territory to the 45, maybe the 46.
You think about this. That's maybe a 7-8 yard run. How much space do we have here? I'm not quite sure. But if you don't get that bad penalty, third down and 14, so that's a 6-yard run, Gus. If you don't get those self-inflicted wounds with those penalties and that undisciplined play, you're now in 3rd and 4. So now you got a 3rd and 14. Let's see what they can do.
Does Tim Boyle have a big play in him is the question. 3rd and 14 at the 46. Empty backfield. Boyle will throw it. Screen. Swift looking for a crease, and he will not find one. Malik Jackson says, "Come here, little fella." A loss of 1. And the Lions have to punt.
Well, here's what you're dealing with. You got 88 Hawkins, and you have Swift. This defense is going to rally to the playmakers, and it's only 2 they have to do it with. And I'm going to look for Swift, and that's what Cleveland did. Give them credit.
Fox from the 42, Felton the deep man. And this one down at the 16. Nicely done by Jack Fox. A 32-yard punt. Greats of the game. How about this? The Lions, Bobby Lane. And the Browns, 3-time NFL champion, Otto Graham.
Who leads the league in rushing touchdowns?
13-7 Browns on top of the Lions. And for Cleveland, Browns' last 4 pass plays, a sack, and 3 incompletions. First down. Chubb And Chubb pushing the pile forward, and he'll get all the way up to the 25-yard line. Flag on the play.
Holding, offense number 88. Penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. First down.
That's Harrison Bryant. Gus Johnson along with Big L, LeVar Arrington. And as we mentioned, coming into this game, we knew it was important for the Lions. They're looking for their first win. They snapped the losing streak last week. And for Cleveland, they just have to keep winning. They're 5-5 in a tough division.
They do have to keep winning, but, you know, more importantly, I think the message that comes out of this game, especially if it's a win for Cleveland, is if Baker Mayfield is able to finish this game, sometimes the respect is earned by playing through the injuries and through the pain.
First down and 17. Mayfield remains in the game. He'll drop back to throw it. Mayfield looking, steps up in the pocket, in trouble now, bounces it outside and gets to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when you look at Baker Mayfield and all the scrutiny that he's been under and things that have been said about him, his toughness is reigning supreme today. He's been hit, he's been stepped on, and yet he just makes a run, a nice run to give his team nice field position going into second down. A lot of credit and a lot of respect. He showed me a lot. You know, I've been a critic of Baker Mayfield, like what he's doing today.
Second down and 10. Here comes a blitz. They pitch it. Chubb, right side. Chubb, slicing. Chubb, first down. Nick Chubb. But there is a flag. If it stands, it's a gain of 16.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
It's Wyatt Teller again.
Listen, this is what you want. We've been saying that. These guys are at their best going outside. This was, yeah, that's a great call. That's a good call. It should not have happened. And now Cleveland seems to be catching up on the self-inflicted wounds taking place out here.
As you look at the penalties, 10 for 82 against the Browns, 7 for 67 against the Lions. Second down and 10. Baker Mayfield gutting his way through this game. He'll throw it. Mayfield looking. Mayfield tipped and incomplete. That ball deflected at the line of scrimmage. And I think it was Ozurike who got a hand on it, number 75.
He had Nick Chubb in the flare. He missed it. If he sees it, Nick Chubb might still be running, Gus. Give the defense credit, getting that big paw up there. They teach you, push it back. You see him try to match his hand with your hand when you're on the defensive line.
Levi Ozurike out of Washington. Third down and 10, Mayfield. Intercepted by Detroit. A.J. Parker. And the Lions have it in Cleveland territory. And the fans here are not happy.
All right, here we go, Gus. 7-13. We just said it. You're only down a touchdown after DeAndre Swift's play. Baker's looking downfield, tries to stick it in there. It does look like it's there, but give Anzalone some credit for being able to get underneath that pass and tip it as a linebacker is supposed to do. You jump through the hook, and he gets his hands up. Man, that is classic cover 2 cloud zone defense, and he played it well. You get that tip. You should get a pick when you get the tip.
Second interception of the day for Baker Mayfield. Now the Lions, after Anzalone tipped it, in result an interception. Coach Campbell, he has his team 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 34. Swift has been sensational in this second half. Will they keep feeding him? Boyle finds Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he'll go out of bounds. Mac Wilson knocks him out after a gain of 6. Swift so far.
Man, they're in great position to win this game. And it's because of this young man, Mr. DeAndre Swift. Look at the power he's running with, the speed, the awareness. Man, I'll tell you what, they are in position to actually take the lead of this game after losing, being behind the entire 3 quarters. Man.
But the Lions have been here before. Can they finally finish strong? Swift. And Anthony Walker with the tackle after a 2-yard pickup. An eternity remaining, 10-19 and counting.
This may be the biggest play of this game. 3rd down being the biggest down, but no 3rd down bigger than this one right now, Gus Johnson. Let me tell you something. They need to get this 1st down, and if I'm Cleveland, I need to stop them. Hold them to 3. Hold them off of the board.
Maybe 4-down territory if they don't get it. 3rd and 2. Swift, they give it to him, looking for the first. Swift, I don't know, I don't think so.
He's short.
Wow, what defense. Malcolm Smith leading the way.
He's short and he's slow to get up.
So Detroit is going to settle for the field goal attempt. And what a tackle by Smith, 10th-year man out of USC. And now, Aldrich Rosas in to attempt a 43-yarder. They just picked him up this week. It's up and good. Lions within 3 now, 13-10, 9:07 to go. We've got a football game now, folks.
You know how some carriers give you so little for your old or busted?
Big field goal for Aldrich Rosas. Was a Pro Bowler in 2018 as a member of the New York Football Giants. Started the year with New Orleans, acquired by the Lions this week after they cut Ryan Santoso, who missed the field goal to win it against the Steelers. Johnson, the deep man, and this one kicked out of the end zone for a touchback. Coming up next, it's America's Game of the Week as Dak and the Cowboys battle Patrick Mahomes, and the Chiefs or the Cardinals look to stay on top of the NFC West against the Seahawks. Check local listings for the game in your area right here on Fox and the Fox Sports app. 2 of the bright young stars of the National Football League.
Yeah, they got a couple coins and a couple clams that they rub together as well. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be an exciting one to watch.
1st down at the 25 for Mayfield. Browns offense with pressure now, up by only 3.
180.
Chubb looking, picks his way forward. It'll pick up 5. Let's go to Carissa in Los Angeles.
Thanks, guys. Vikings down by 1, 3rd and 3. Kirk Cousins connects with Justin Jefferson again. This time, 23-yard score. 2-point conversion is good. Justin's fired up. Vikings back in front, 31-24.
Tell you what, I love watching that young man out of LSU play.
That baby can go. Let me tell you something. That is a nice game going on right there. I mean, that's for it all right there. Give the Vikings, they showing they got a little heart there.
2nd down and 5 at the 30.
180.
Chubb again. And Nick Chubb runs into Okwara. Julian Okwara.
If I'm Detroit, I have to play the run. And now on 3rd down, I have to be mindful of the play action. Cleveland does not want to stop this clock. They want to run this clock down. It's now about trying to run it down and give Detroit as few opportunities as they possibly can.
And remember, they're down on their receivers. Donovan Peoples-Jones didn't start today. Jarvis Landry has a knee injury.
180.
He may be slow. Here's the pitch. Chubb looking for the first. He's got it and more. Nick Chubb still running, spins. Big time play. Michael Brockers finally brings him down, but he gains 11.
You know it's a run. You know it's going to be a run. And how do they do it? They do it where Nick Chubb is at his best. Get him out. Get those guys out there. Look at the gutsy play by Jarvis with that lead block. Look at your offensive lineman out there pushing that and stretching that defense out. And Nick Chubb is going to stretch it out and get up inside of those blocks, gets the first down. Now more time bleeds off of that clock.
As the fans chant his name, 16 carries, 91 yards, averaging 5.7 per carry. Chubb again on first down. And a 3-yard gain.
Cleveland knows all about having a back that can bring it home and close out the game, I would say. I know you're a big fan of the guy that used to close them out back way back in the day.
That's right, Jim Brown. You know, a lot of people say Tom Brady is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I disagree. I think Tom Brady is the greatest winner of all time. But the greatest player of all time in the National Football League is Jim Brown.
There's a few guys I would debate that, but let me tell you something. It's debatable. I certainly would never go against Jim Brown being considered the greatest of all time.
2nd and 7 at the 47. Mayfield empty backfield. Here's a screen. And the Lions, were they ready? Yes, they were. Ball caught by Njoku, but Tracy Walker read it well, and it's a loss of 1.
At the risk of sounding redundant, but here's my redundancy effect kicking in. Here's my coaching hat on. This may be the biggest third down of the game. If Detroit can get off of the ball or get off of the field and get their offense back on, they are down 3 points. This is the biggest play of the game.
3rd down and 8 at the 46. Here's Baker Mayfield. The blitz comes. Mayfield gets it away and incomplete. No flags on the play.
Aaron Glenn just dialed up a safety blitz, knowing that Baker is banged up, knowing that they need to get off the field, and here you go. You bring your safety. Baker feels that stress and feels that pressure coming on him from Dean Morlow, and I'll tell you what, they force an heir apparent throw, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Jamie Gillen will punt it away from the 32. Khalif Raymond is back inside his own 10. They get it away, end over end kick. Raymond with the fair catch at the 16. 5:16 to go on the 4th, 13-10. Here comes DeAndre Swift and the Lions on offense. It's a Thanksgiving tradition in the D, right up there with turkey and stuffing. Tickets are available for the Lions Thanksgiving Day Classic. Go to DetroitLions.com/tickets to reserve your seats. Take the whole family and watch the Lions take on the Chicago Bears at Ford Field.
Man, them limited tickets remaining, huh? What we got, Gus? You getting a ticket?
Yeah, I'm getting 6.
6?
That's right, I'm going home.
I'm getting an invite?
Of course you can come.
We're coming.
You got to pay your own way, though.
Oh,
1st down and 10. At the 16. Here's Boyle over the middle. Hockenson with the grab and the hurdle. And T.J. Hockenson with a gain of 24 yards.
They've been going to Hockenson all game long. Look at Boyle. He looks him down. What a nice ball. What a nice recovery. And Hockenson is giving him the opportunity to make these throws.
So a 1st down for Detroit at their own 40-yard line. Hockenson 6 catches, 51 yards. Boyle, confidence growing now. Here's Swift. Oh, Jamal Williams make it, and he'll gain nothing.
You got to know that they're going to play Swift very, very heavy right now in the run game. That was the right call, but now you got to decide, are we going to continue to be a little bit maybe vanilla? Are we going to be a little bit more safe? Or are you going to take a chance? I think you got to take a chance here, Gus.
2nd down and 10. Lions trying to stay on schedule. Play action. Here's a screen and nothing.
What I don't like about what Boyle is doing is he just does the play. The play was gone. Now, let's take a look at this replay. You run the play action. It looks as though it's going to work out. They bite on him, but you're throwing the ball seeing the defender standing right there. This is the second time Boyle has done that in this game, and now you've put your offense in a compromising position on third down.
So third down and 14 at the 36. Hockenson, the tight end, at the bottom of your screen. And they'll hand it off to Swift. And they won't get much. Anthony Walker with the tackle. A 5-yard gain. 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Detroit will have to punt.
Well, you got to look at this as they're playing for field position. They have all 3 of their timeouts left right now. Kick the ball. See if you can get them right where they stand. Get them maybe at the 20-yard line or lower and play defense. Now, 3 minutes, you can't make any mistakes.
Fox sends this one to the corner and into the end zone for a touchback. 59-yard punt. The Lions have come close in a few games this year. Justin Tucker's NFL record 66-yard field goal beat the Lions in week 3. Greg Joseph nailed a 54-yarder for the Vikings in week 5. Week 7, the Rams' late interception sealed a victory for Los Angeles. And last week, Ryan Santoso missed the game winner in overtime. 3 one-score losses this season. Second most in the NFL. Close, but no cigar. Baker Mayfield, first down at the 20. Landry in motion. They hand it off to Chubb. First down on this series could be catastrophic for Detroit, even though they have all 3 of their timeouts in the 2-minute warning. Neal with the tackle.
If I'm Cleveland, I'm trying to force them to burn those timeouts. You got to burn the timeouts. Detroit has to lean on the fact that they're going to get a 2-minute warning. So there's a possibility they have 1 timeout when they get the ball back. But if I'm Cleveland, I'm doing a stiff dose of let's go downhill with Nick Chubb. Let him bring us home.
And the upcoming schedule for the Lions, they'll take on the Bears at Ford Field on Thanksgiving Day. Vikings, Broncos, Cardinals, and Falcons.
5-5.
2nd and 7.
Mayo. 180.
Chubb again. Chubb squeezing through the hole as he crosses the 25. Gains 4, brings up third down.
They're probably going to allow this to go to the 2-minute warning. It's just not good to allow him to get that many yards. So going into the 2-minute warning, you have 2 timeouts left, but you have got to stop Nick Chubb on this next play.
Chubb over 100 yards rushing now. Coming up, a big third down and 3. 2 minutes left.
Want to do one more?
Hang on, there's a possibility of a trade.
Stay tuned. After this one is over, we'll send you to the State Farm game break with Kurt and the guys. What do you do here?
Well, conventional wisdom says to give it to Nick Chubb, but I'm not so sure you don't run a play action and break the tendency.
Third down and 3 at the 27. Can the Lions get off? Here's the pitch to Chubb going outside where he's been successful. Chubb first down. Big time run. Big time game. Big time player, Nick Chubb.
We've been saying it all game. When are they at their best? Getting those linemen stretching out, getting Chubb the ball, pushing it out to the widest area to the defenses. He's done it very well all day. And now in the biggest moment of the game, he does it and delivers again. Detroit has 2 timeouts. They're going to have to spend it. They're not going to have very much time to get the ball back.
Nick Chubb, 20 carries, 112 yards. He's got a receiving touchdown in this game. Chubb again. Running left this time. Nice hesitation move. Bursts down the sideline and picks up 14. Will Harris knocks him out of bounds.
I tell you what, it sure does look James Brown-esque. No gloves, no wristbands, no tape, few on the fingers, just gutsy, gritty running by Nick Chubb. I mean, he is shutting them down. My man Wyatt Teller got out there and put some physicality to it as well. These guys are smelling victory right now.
Chubb with 137 yards and 2 touchdowns the last time out against the Bengals. Remember, he missed last week after testing positive for COVID. Johnson in the game now. They give it to him. Johnson. And he'll get to the Lions 40.
It's a matter of fatigue now. This has been such a hard-fought game up front. You're starting to see them fatigue in the most important drive of the game. Yes, this was the most important drive, and these guys are breathing heavy. Well, maybe not there, but.
Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Detroit Lions, for the Cleveland Browns. As you take a look, Ravens in a bye week, everybody can get healthy. And then the Ravens again on December 12th. Raiders and Packers.
God bless. That is a tough schedule there.
No rest for the weary.
No, there is not. Except for that bye week.
Second down and 6. Johnson wants to stay in bounds, pushes it forward, gets inside the 40-yard line. And another timeout called by Detroit. They are now out of timeouts.
This is where it gets interesting. All right, you got 3rd and short. If you stop them with no timeouts, you have less than a minute to try to get into field goal range. They've given us no reason. Detroit has given no one any reason to believe that they can surmount that amount of yardage to do it. But that's why you strap them up, and that's why you play the game, because sometimes anything is possible.
Boyle.
You got to stop them here first.
Would like another chance at it. 3rd down and 2. First down here. Game is over, and guess who's in the backfield again? Nick Chubb. No timeouts for Detroit. Chubb looking for the first. Nick Chubb. Looks like he has it. Browns signaling they have the first down. And they do. Cleveland.
And how fitting Nick Chubb be the one to put the nail in the coffin.
Kareem Hunt loves it. 22 carries, 129 yards for Chubb. But more importantly for the Cleveland Browns, win number 6. A bounce back game. And it was not easy. Detroit fought them without their starting quarterback. Victory formation for Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield played through the injuries today, folks. Baker Mayfield is tough as you can get, but that young man is a ball player.
Is he ever? And yes, Baker Mayfield won more hearts on that sideline with his performance.
The whole team was lifted with Nick Chubb coming back. Nick Chubb, not a big talker, but you know when he's in there, it's all business. He was all business today. Baker Mayfield got it done. And the Cleveland Browns defeat the Detroit Lions here in Cleveland. For LeVar Arrington and Megan O'Leary, this is Gus Johnson saying so long from Cleveland. Browns victorious. Now let's go to the State Farm.